We use it to have a better structure of the scouting we're making inside the club. Have a calendar where we try to get our coaches, the scouts, working for us. You know, to when they attend to games, we know they have the structure. We know what games they are at and what possible targets and young players they are going to watch whenever they are out doing reports for us. It's been very good. Jesper has really been helpful whenever we had like a problem where we needed to get it solved because we want to improve the system all the time. He's always had the time to do it immediately, and also been helpful to all the coaches and the scouts that are using the system on a daily basis. During this summer we have had so many reports coming in. Many of the coaches, many of the scouts has put reports in, which is important for future meetings internally in the groups. Also going out watching tournaments. We have all the specific reports coming into the system, which allows us to be more sharp when it comes down to decision making and recruiting. I think the greatest value is like all the people watching games all the time will deliver reports to the system. So every Monday and Tuesday after a weekend, perhaps you have been covering 50-60 games and you have the reports immediately. Then you can go in and you can see, for example, here we have a right back position. You can go in and you can have candidates where you have been watching them. Different people in the club has watched the player. The more the individual person in the club delivers, the better it is for FC Nordsjælland. And I want everybody to take responsibility. I can follow the scouts, how they produce for the club, and I can see that they're doing really well now. The good thing about this system is that we can evaluate on our own players. So the players we're looking at from other clubs, we can compare them, how they are like quality-wise. There's nothing worse like taking a player in that's not able to improve us. If we already have a good player in the position, it's important, a club like Nordsjælland that wants to have its own youth in the first team, you must always scout internally first. And then if you have, for example, a position you might not be able to fill in your own system, you can use many of the reports you have on a player. Before the games during the weekend, we're able to coordinate what games we're going to watch, also target what players that there's a certain need that we should follow closely. And it's different club by club. It's important that you have your own DNA. Other clubs in the league might have a different DNA that we have, but it's important that the players we try to take in from even the young ages to the senior team, that there's a line in the way we scout. And I think the system here, and we're hoping the system here would help us evaluate the players very good. In the modern football game now, it's so many tools involved in the game. You can watch videos from all leagues. You can get reports, scouting reports. It's important that you follow the stream and that you develop as a club. And this is the step we have taken to become even more professional in the way we are scouting and recruiting players in the future. They can see the effect immediately on meetings. They can see the reports that they have put in matters for the club. Could be decision making, that if we, for example, have 10 reports on a player, where perhaps 8 or 9 of them are positive, and the scout and the coach has benefited with a report to the system, that might be the decisive thing that we are ending up signing the player. If we have a player that we all like but we have no reports on him, we might not take him because we cannot, front of the sporting director or convince him, because who has seen this player and we just heard about him, and I think that's the structure clubs will be looking for in the future.